our detectives discovered the body of a young female inside of a dumpster at the complex located behind me.
Scary because you could be by yourself and nobody could hear you.
Students at Cal State Fullerton are rattled knowing a predator sexually assaulted a female student after she got on an elevator at the Nutwood parking structure.
Was strangled and she had head wounds, and she was still bleeding. So
the death of a 10-year-old girl, police say, was drugged, raped, dismembered, then burned.
Night a frantic search underway in Bridgeton, New Jersey for this missing 5-year-old girl.
Discovered Saturday, 4 miles away by police. Her throat slashed.
The 5-year-old's body was found inside the restaurant, which is owned by her family.
A woman's body found dumped along a road.
A little girl found dead inside of a closet.
Found partially in a duffel bag in some bushes.
A woman's body was discovered inside a dumpster and was found dead in a nearby creek.
2 young children unconscious. They were pronounced dead at a nearby hospital.
The 7-year-old Jarelli snatched from the playground in broad daylight. Mommy never sees the girl alive again.
The list goes on and on. Poem for 3 Dead Girls of Last Summer. Written by Rachel McKibben and recited by me. My sweetheart says I can no longer watch the news. You worry too much, and he is right. My fear is a drilling, constant, blood thick. That girl in the suitcase, that wife in the river, that woman in the elevator needed me. I worry too much. It is my right. My fear is a drilling, songless bird perched upon my shoulder. That wife in the river, that woman in the elevator needed me. But I have 3 girls of my own. They are mine, mine, mine. And the songless bird perched upon my shoulder watches over them. My sweet little Gretels who follow me home. These 3 girls who are mine, 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 gobble up my heart like a hunk of bread. When men see them, my dear little Gretels, they follow me home. When there is a knock on the door, I stash my darlings in a cupboard. They come to gobble up my girls like hunks of bread. Men line up like ants to take them away, to carry them home. When there is a knock at my door, I hide my darlings inside a cupboard like bowls of sugar. When they sleep, I wrap them in kite strings, line them up like ants so no one can take them and carry them home. They clutch their dolls, and all night long they wish for boys like bowls of sugar. As they sleep, I hold them like kite strings, constant, blood thick. That girl in the suitcase clutched her doll and all night long wished she'd been a boy. My sweetheart says I can no longer watch the news. Poem Reflection. The faces pictured are those of women, young ladies, and little girls who lost their lives through violence and other forms of torture. As you can see, the number increases as time goes on. After reading the poem, I realized how desensitized I truly was to the dangers of being a female in today's society. We see headlines of murder and rape in the news every day, and the poem really sheds light on how big of a problem our generation has. The meaning and message of the poem is evident. The disturbing pictures that Rachel McKibben creates in our minds makes us realize how dangerous our world has become, not only for females, but everyone. However, what the poem does is way more significant than what it says. What it does is create awareness. Our generation is forced to worry about things that weren't even on the minds of previous generations. Being alone, walking in the streets, murder, being abducted, and the list goes on and on. Worrying about who may be around or being in the wrong place at the wrong time are not uncommon fears of women in the world. I think I speak for many others when I say that bringing children into a world like ours is scary, especially when you put into consideration all the world's evilness that could possibly affect our future children. Not much can be done to stop all the tragedy in today's world, but certain precautions can help to prevent you from getting hurt. Always remember to be aware of your surroundings, be cautious of who you choose to be in your life, and look after the people you love. Danger does not take vacations, nor does it discriminate. Control the aspects of your life that you are able to, because you cannot control the actions of others. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.